Infinite blessings and love. Namaste, namaskaram. This is Om Oracle Tarot, and this is Virgo's Soul Path reading for May of 2023. Now, I have to say that these are general readings that may not resonate with everyone. If they don't, that's all right. There's plenty of other great YouTube tarot readers that you can check out. If you would like to get in contact with me, feel free to drop a comment below in the comment section. You can also get in contact with me at the Om Oracle Tarot Instagram page, of which there is only one, and the link for that is below in the description of this video. And if any of this reading resonates with you, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe, as it is really most appreciated, and I appreciate all of you. I also want to send a big heartfelt sense of gratitude and thank you out to all those who have liked, shared, subscribed, and donated. It really does mean so much, and again, thank you so much. I'd also like to remind everyone to check your other placements, your sun, moon, and rising signs for a broader picture of what may be going on. Feel free to check out the mid-month readings that I offer here, as well as the full moon and the new moon readings that I also offer here at Om Oracle Tarot. All right, without any further ado, please give us a message for what is on Virgo's soul path for May of 2023. 3 cards, please. I only take uprights and I only take jumpers from the deck. While there may be moments of silence while I may be shuffling the cards, do pay attention to anything that you hear, see, smell, feel within yourself, as this is all your intuition playing a role in this reading. As we are not together in the physical, I am connecting to your energy. In a lot of ways, it's in these moments of silence that the deeper aspect of the reading takes place within yourself, so do pay attention to those. All right. So, in May, we have the 3 of Pentacles, the 7 of Swords, the Judgment card, and at the bottom, we have the Temperance card. So, it feels like this is kind of a little bit of the storyline from the last reading is still kind of playing out here. So, you are in a team dynamic, at least you have been up until this point, where this is a team that you feel like this really works for you. You have felt like you've learned a lot. You also feel like there's a certain level of service that you provide here with this. So you really enjoy whatever you do in this team. But there is the 7 of Swords here. So there is a deceptive energy in the mix. And this appears to be perhaps someone on your team is not being completely honest about something. And if I'm correct, it was the mid-month reading, the last reading, was indicating this deceptive energy was someone in your team that was working behind the scenes with your ex somehow to manipulate outcomes of whatever. And this appears to be still playing out. So there is this deceptive energy in your camp here, attempting to get away with something. And we have the Judgment card here, so there is this awakening that is coming surrounding this. This is also asking you to, you may have to make some hard decisions, but this is kind of your moment of redemption. This is your moment to kind of take back your power. And I feel like a lot of you are cutting these people out or finding a way to work around them. There's definitely this awakening, and this is causing this renewal, because you're kind of having to shed aspects of the past. And when we do that, even if it is uncomfortable, it does make space for new to enter. So that is, this feels what the universe is kind of leading you towards here. So there is this transition taking place in May for you. We have the Temperance card. So I feel you very much in this Temperance energy throughout that. Your intuition has already kind of tipped you off to the fact that something is not right in the team. You know that your ex is still trying to get his or her hand in the cookie jar here to one degree or another. But you maintain your balance. You kind of see this energy around, so when this pops up, you are a little surprised, but it doesn't show. So as far as anybody else can tell, you're in your power. You're in your center here. Now, I feel like internally there's going to be this kind of emotional response, but again, these people do not get to see that. You are seeking some divine intervention concerning this. And I feel like you are getting aid. I don't feel like it's necessarily the aid you're requesting, but it is coming in another way. This is also a reminder to maintain moderation, as this type of thing behind the scenes may spark some shadows or some addiction, temptation type of thing. So maintaining moderation seems to be pretty important for you, because you're really seeking this harmony. But even though this is going on, you still move forward with your heart open. Your intuition is definitely lit. You're spreading your wings, and you're ready to take flight into summer. There is this new day dawning for you, but it's because these things had to be cleared out all the way before the new could enter for you. Excuse me. All right. Please give us 3 cards for what is on Virgo's soul path for May of 2023. 3 cards, please. All right. All right. All right. We have Evoking the Darkness, Partner on the Journey, Scrying Eye Oracle, Astral Song Singers, and at the bottom we have Light Being. So we have Evoking the Darkness here. Someone has summoned an entity here. This may be your ex here. You definitely feel like a dark energy kind of looming. You're not sure exactly where it's coming from. It is surprising, I feel like, of your ex. The audacity is what I get you saying to yourself. So this is your ex that fancies himself a magician and has summoned some sort of a goetic entity. I feel like, and like I said, you are feeling this. We have partner on the journey, so this is speaking about this as your ex that has summoned this in. I feel like most of this is bouncing back on to the ex and their co-conspirator here. So I feel like you definitely felt some of this, but the brunt of it is going back here. Um, this is also speaking about this partner on this journey. As you clear out some of this old, you are making space, and it does appear that there is something new coming in for you. And for some of you, it is a partner on your journey. Um, which you might be saying after this individual, you might be saying, not again, never again. So you're a little jaded to the idea of partnership. You're not sure if you trust that dynamic anymore. But it does appear that there is a partner coming in for you on the journey here, someone that you can move together, grow together, grow old together is the phrase that's coming to mind. We have the Scrying Eye Oracle. So you are gaining knowledge, one, about this person, your teammate, and their connection to your ex, it would appear. You're also gaining a little bit more knowledge about what they're sending your way. I feel like will help you kind of shield yourself in whatever methods you have available to you. But I feel like what I feel like it was kind of a roller coaster uh, of a year has given you this unique perspective on uh, life, relationship, who you are, and what you really want, opposed to what you thought that you wanted. So your priorities are kind of shifting around in that department. Um, you are starting to see kind of beyond the physicalities of things. You're kind of looking deeper into um, who other people are on a deeper level. And when this partner comes in, I feel like this is how you're seeing them on this deeper level. Um, and for a lot of you, you may be receiving some insights in your dreams, your meditations. Definitely keep a journal of those things. As that will come into play later on to look over at the synchronicities of events. We have the astral song singers here. So some of these messages in the spirit may be coming in an auditory form. You may be, what do they call that? Clairaudience. You might be hearing voices on the wind. But you are receiving some aid in the spirit and kind of presenting these spiritual road signs to you, and kind of trying to let you know which way to go on your path here. And so as some of these are coming as warnings here, especially concerning this X and this team player. What a team player. So you are receiving some warnings, but I don't feel like all of the messages are bad, because there is this new coming in for you. But the old has to be, I feel like the old has to be processed out before we get too much more, but we will see. We have the light being. So this is you, as you shed some of these dark shackles, and do know that if this person did this working in your house, then and perhaps was a novice and did not close things up in the way that they should have, they did not follow protocol. This is still around, so do take precautions. Whatever path you're on, I definitely feel precaution is necessary because you're shedding the past, and energetically the spirit is trying to move you into this place where you are embodying this light being here, this light worker, for lack of a better term. But there is some dark energy that's kind of tethered here. So I feel like you are kind of, May for you is really tying up these loose ends of this old dark attachment, essentially, and moving into more light. All right. Please give us 3 cards for what is on Virgo's soul path for May of 2023. All right. The Empress, the 8 of Swords. One more, please. Okay. All right. One more card, please. There's definitely some resistance in the energy. There's something that wants to stay hidden here. So something is trying to hide. Can we get one more, please? All right. All right. We have the Empress, the 8 of Swords, the Chariot, and the 7 of Pentacles. All right. So with the Empress, this is going to be a period of a lot of growth for you, a lot of opportunities for this new. These opportunities and this abundance can't really come in until these tethers have been severed. But this growth is waiting for you on the other side of that. And I feel you really kind of, whether you're a man or a woman, embracing your own beauty in this way. But there is this 8 of Swords. So there is a self-imposed restriction. So there is this, you may have been looking at this team member and your ex with the rose-tinted glasses on with the 8 of Swords, perhaps not seeing how they had kind of corralled you and had you kind of bound here, especially with this energy here. So this this energy, whatever this working was, and do know there was something that it's still trying not to come out. You may have found that you maybe having some negative thought loops, having some self-deprecating thoughts, kind of feeling yourself thinking in a low vibrational or lack kind of way, and you're kind of thinking to yourself, why am I thinking this? This isn't how I do. Do know that it's this. It's this. I feel like when you see that, you will be able to release yourself fully, because I still feel like there is a tether of energy there. And I feel like you also feel that as well. We have the Chariot, so there is this journey forward, waiting. There is a partner on the journey waiting for you. I say waiting for you, but this is a metaphorical way of speaking. Releasing this does allow you to move forward with a lot more confidence. I feel like this really, whatever this situation was in the past, kind of took a dig out of your confidence a little bit. But you are overcoming any obstacles. These individuals, this darker energy, this is also an obstacle that I feel you overcoming, and really finding success, because you're determined. You refuse to lose, and so because of that, you are not losing. And at the bottom, we have the Seven of Pentacles. So you do, I don't feel like you are really looking back. You have your eye on the future. You're wanting something that is going to bring you sustainable results, long-term dividends in the heart department, also in your professional arena, whatever that may be. And so this is what you are cultivating moving forward. And again, clearing out this old energy gives you a fresh perspective, and I imagine some new ideas. You also have perhaps some new resource of time and attention to devote to other things, other people. All right. Please give us 3 cards for what is on Virgo's soul path for May of 2023. All right. All right, we have alignment and energy of the Andes. So, all right. I'm stopping because it's hiding. Whatever this is hiding. It's not allowing itself to be revealed in the reading. So there is this alignment taking place with you in this new future. Again, the old has to be shed to come into alignment with this future path that you have in front of you. Also, this partner on the path, which I feel that you are very much in alignment in all the ways that that means. Where this person in the past, it turned out that that was not the case. But you are with the energy of the Andes. This is this highest place. This is the mountaintop, the peak, and so this is where the spirit, the divine, is trying to guide you to this light, to this new day dawning above the mountain peaks here. All right. Please give us 2 or 3 cards for what is the inner climate like, what is the inner landscape like for Virgos on their soul path in May of 2023. 2 or 3 cards, please. All right. 1 or 2 more, please. All right, we have crayfish and elephant. So protection. So the news of this, the awakening to this, has you in a protective stance. But I feel like with this protective stance, you are cutting out the past. Perseverance. So you are persevering through this. You maintain your game face in front of these people. Vulnerability. So this does make you feel a little bit vulnerable, and not in the good way. To realize that this person could creep back in and kind of seed one of yours against you, if that makes sense. But there is also this regeneration here. As a crayfish, if it loses a pincher, it grows back. And so it does appear that you may have metaphorically felt like you've lost a pincher here. But it is growing back, and it's growing back better and stronger than it was. We have the elephant, so this is another indication that any obstacles on your path, in a lot of cases, will remove themselves from their path, because as you move forward, they really don't want any more of this. Whatever you're doing to protect yourself, they're like, I don't want it. I don't want it. Especially when that return hits them, they're done. They oopsed. They didn't follow protocol. But you have maintained your honor. You followed your heart. You've staying in your integrity. This person has stepped out of theirs. Responsibility. You've stayed true to your responsibilities. These people are trying to sidestep responsibility. Cooperation. So even though there is this team dynamic where there is a team member who has got to go, you still have faith in cooperation, and you're kind of realizing that this is this one person's action, and that doesn't implicate the whole team. So you're still ready to cooperate and build towards the future. All right. Please give us 3 cards for what is on Virgo's soul path for May of 2023. 3 cards, please. One more, please. One more, please. All right, we'll take them. All right. Six ball. So 6 is the number of perseverance. Again, you are persevering. You are in motion. And again, this is kind of a transition. This is kind of this middle zone. May is for you, but it is also a jump off point for your future here. So something kind of impactful happens with this partner on the journey here. We have whatever's right. And so this is shows a lotus flower growing out of the pond here. Now, lotus seed needs the nastiest muck at the bottom of the pond in order to grow and blossom into that beautiful lotus flower that we all know. So this was kind of your muck that you needed in order to, sometimes the universe gives us this hard lesson, unfortunately, that is nudging us, Virgos, in this direction, so that you can blossom in the way that you're meant to blossom. But you kind of needed this muck in order to rise above it. You needed to see that. unfortunately. But the next card, it says, there are no mistakes. So there's no mistakes in the universe. You definitely are looking back and feeling like, oh, I made a mistake with this person in the past. Trusting this team member, you're definitely like, I made a mistake there. You're questioning your judgment. But do know this is saying there is no mistakes. This is all guiding you so that you can blossom in the way that you're meant to blossom. This blossoming of yourself was not meant for this person. So again, there are no mistakes. There's it's like the universe, the cosmos looks like chaos, but there is order in that chaos, and this is what's kind of happening. And people love to be told this. Try to relax, is what the card says. you got to try to relax. No. But this is what the card is saying. And definitely tensions are going to be high. So I definitely would say take some R&R, take some time, some day or two if you can, and get out in nature. Spending that time by yourself, communing with nature's spirits, the divine, whatever your path is. Really spending some quality time nurturing yourself in that way. All right. Please give us 2 cards for what is on Virgo's soul path for May of 2023. We have Palomino. One more card, please. One more. We're going to leave it at, okay. Okay, we got another balance message here. So we have Palomino. Now, Palomino is kind of a golden horse, if you will, or it has this kind of like a blonde mane. But it's a very kind of striking animal, especially if the sun hits it just right. And this is kind of how I feel like you're moving. You're kind of glistening as you move forward once you've cut in these ties here. The Spirit is also coming in and reminding you the importance of balance. Now, you are maintaining your balance here. And I feel like whatever this person has done with some of these darker energies has caused you, because you're feeling this energy around, and so you are leaning really into the light, which is great. It's wonderful. But the Spirit is asking you to also balance. And so this is where you might find what you need to ward this off, or however you plan to deal with that. It does need to be dealt with. Balance is important, and this is about like the night sky. It is a balance of light and dark here. So take that how you will. Please give us 3 cards. What would you like to leave Virgos with for what is on their soul path for May of 2023? 3 cards, please, for a final parting message. The 9 of Pentacles and the Page of Cups. Okay, all right. Mm-hmm. All right. Like I said, we have the Nine of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles, the High Priestess, and the Devil card. So you are definitely headed towards someplace bright. The Nine of Pentacles is usually a card that speaks of luxury, and I feel like this, you kind of embody that as you move forward. And the luxury doesn't have to be about what you have, it's about how you carry yourself. You are receiving messages from the spirit, and again, you're really cultivating this future crop, this future manifestation. This is kind of marking, May is marking this beginning of this new path for you. This can also speak of kind of new emotions. So there might be with this new partner some of that kind of young love type of feeling to it. And so it's definitely piquing your curiosity, but it's leading to the Ten of Pentacles here. So you're wanting this long-term results and success, and long-term wealth and success is coming in, and this does feel in part monetary, but also emotional. There's a big heart component in this. We have the High Priestess here, so you are discovering some things about yourself, and I feel like there's certain like a hidden power and strength that you have that is going to kind of come to the surface here. Your intuition is definitely alerting you that something is not right in your energy. You are receiving some insights in your dreams and meditations concerning this. I would definitely say take those to heart, write them down. And there's definitely things about this that I don't feel like are going to be revealed to you right away. I feel like you see the you see the tip of the iceberg, and you're like, no, and you cut it out. And then I feel like as time goes, you discover more and more. At some point, you do discover it all, but I feel like there's a lot under the surface here that you were not aware of. Unfortunately, sometimes that happens, and this is speaking back to this toxic, unhealthy relationship that you had found yourself in, and these shadow, darker energies that are trying to play their role. Now, of course, they're just doing their job, but this person has crossed a line. And I feel like they've also crossed the line with the spirit that they've tried to work with, and so they're really getting the brunt of this, and you probably see this play out in their life. So there is definitely this dark attachment still there, and I won't dig. We'll leave it at that. At the bottom, we have the Page of Wands. So you have your sights set high. You are really seeking freedom from low vibration, essentially. But these people who are trying to draw you down. And what it is you have this light about you. And people who do not come up for a bite of the light. That is just the nature of it. But you are moving higher, and you are attempting to move into a place where these lower vibrationals cannot reach you here. But I feel like you're discovering balance is key. So I feel like you are kind of you're doing something. You're balancing. You're light and you're dark. That I will just leave it at that. We have the King of Cups. So you move forward. You're definitely feeling emotionally balanced with these energies. You're being very diplomatic. It's just like if you catch an employee stealing, they have to be fired. So this is the diplomatic stance that you are taking with them, and be like, this is business. Sorry, bud. Bye. So that is what you're doing. You're still maintaining your compassionate heart. You are, I feel like, moving forward, not really holding ill will against these people. Really, you're just, I feel like you're just kind of trying to clean up their mess that they left behind here. Because you are moving forward here. You are wind assisted. Grace is on your side here. The divine, the universe, the ancestors, they have a job in store for you, but you have to be in your right place, energetically speaking, for this to come in. But moving forward, you are jaded to partnership, but you are still moving forward with your cup of compassion held high. I feel like this jadedness is kind of a story, a protective story that you're telling yourself, and that there might be some falseness in it, and that this cup is really something you want to share with someone else. You just need to find that right person. It does appear that this partner on the journey has the potential to perhaps be that. So you are walking away from these energies. You're walking away from what no longer serves you. And you're tired of this. You're tired of playing this game with these people. And so you are walking away from it. It is well played out for you. And we have a moon here, and this is depicting an eclipse here. So do pay attention to the planets, the transits, the moon cycles. Also, there is an eclipse at the beginning of May. And so the timing of these things may correlate. So I would definitely keep track of that. We have the Knight of Pentacles. So this situation with this past person just feels like it keeps on going. And I've been doing these readings, and it does feel like this person's energy just keeps on going. It's taking too long. This shadowy energy that this person, I'm sick of this person. No, I'm sure they're great in their own time. But this has been moving very slow. You're very eager to have this behind you. But I definitely feel a certain level of frustration off of the fact that this energy just keeps popping back up. So I think that's a good place to leave the reading. Virgos, I want to send you a lot of love and encouragement for May here. This type of situation is definitely unpleasant, and I'll just leave it at that. The situation is definitely unpleasant, but the divine, the universe, is using these hardships in a way to get you to where you're truly meant to be, and in the energy that you're truly meant to be in. So if any of this reading resonates with you, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe, as it is really most appreciated. And I appreciate all of you for tuning in, listening, and watching. Like I said, once again, you are truly most appreciated. And Virgos, I'll catch you on the next go-round.